It says it's up. I don't know what the delay settings are. I just adjusted it. I don't know. OBS says it's still up. No, it says it's live on Twitch. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I can see myself live, so apparently it's working. Okay, so those are consolidated. This needs to be moved. Where did I miss something? Column 2, column 3. Oh, you don't belong here. 6, featured column 1, column 2. There should not be a column 3 here. That is wrong. Column 1 needs to go here. End first row. That's checked. End first row. 1, 2, 3. Remove this one because that's just going to mess shit up. Because clean up code is important. Always clean up your code. If you possibly can clean your code, clean up your code. And I don't know if you guys want to actually watch what I'm doing. Okay, so over here, we're cleaning up the code for the website. That is what I'm currently working on. Because I'm currently working on the website and trying to clean up the code. Unfortunately, you really can't see. You either get to see me or you get to see the code because TikTok doesn't really give me enough room to do. I don't know. Maybe I can back you guys up a little bit and kind of see what's going on. Whee! Yeah, so we're working on coding. It's much fun. All the funs. Actually, now that I have this thing set, what I should probably do is pick it up, because now it needs to be elevated. Okay, don't break the platform. Don't break the platform. Don't break the platform. Don't break the platform. If it goes a little bit higher, we can probably see a little bit more shit. And I can make it bigger. Now we have to build legs. This is going. Oh, all the excitement, of course. Alright, back to where I'm going. So, get over here. Fixed it. Oh, okay. That's. Oh, now everything's pretty again. Alright, and now we're going to add new buttons. So, now that we've cleaned that up, I'm going to clean some of this code up. Just neaten it up. Just doing web maintenance. Are you loose for? You need to be attached to things. You shouldn't be floating around. Alright, whatever. Pretty sure that letter's still around. I just need to go. I need to go back and double check to see which one we ate. So we're just gonna kind of leave it at that. Oh, what is? No, there shouldn't be crap down here. Oh, I know why that's there. Because I was gonna close off. See, why is this one here? Where's that at? Oh, there's a loose one here, but we're gonna go here. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and just comment those out. Ah! And we're probably going to want to move this up because apparently I done fucked up something. Edit. There. That fixed that, I hope. Yes, it did. Good. Okay, so now that we have the commenting out in the right area, alright. That should make more sense. column 1, column 2, column 3, and the row. Oh my goodness. And now I need to add all the red bunnies. So, I need to open up Animal Breeder. And now we're going to add bunnies. Okay, so currently for sale. So I believe this is going to be. Do not believe it's ATU. Those two are culls. So we're not selling them. We're just they're done. Chinchilla needs to be in a different group. You're no longer in this group. Okay, and I need to get all their pictures up because I need to do picture pedigrees. So what I'm going to be doing now is going to Google Images for the Googles, and I need to pull up. Well, hopefully, I have labeled the pictures of these guys so I can get them on their thing. So let's see here. Number 1. I believe this is number 1. Oh, I might have, come to think of it, I may have already downloaded these guys. They might already be in the, hold on a second. Open file location, 1, okay. Alright, so I think I started this. Hey lady! We are doing, we're doing things today. It's gonna be fun. I'm updating my, my Rabbit website for who's available. Alright. You guys can kind of see her there. So this is number 1, who is a buck, and he's almost 10 weeks old. So these guys got to be listed like soon. All right, so that one's been listed. I did not do all of them yet. All right, so that means I need to add them all. H3N. H3N2. I don't know why I put that as M. N. New H3N3. H3N3 is Folgers, by the way. That's the one that purrs. He's very sweet. Sweet bunny. H3N5. H3N6. H3N7. H3N9. Okay, cool. So now all the happy fun times, I get to go ahead and, like I said, there's a lot of bunnies going on right now. So we're gonna look at bunnies. Yay, bunnies. So what we're working on right now is we're gonna go through and find all the bun pictures. face in a different direction. Now, these were not done... Oh, I gotta remember, no, these were not done in order. So actually, this is number 1. I might have just posted the wrong one. So that's number 1, actually. Alright, I'm gonna have to go by what I did here. I'm gonna pull them out. Let's see here. Where was the most accurate one that I did? It might actually just be easier breaking these down like this, because that's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 9, and 1. So I'm going to go ahead and just download these, because at least I know for a fact those are what they are. So I know those are correct. So we're going to go ahead and download that real quick. We're going to do some updating. Show folder, cut, paste. That is odd. Show in folder. Well, it says that it went. I'm not really sure why it's not refreshing. We're looking. I'm actually updating. I'm updating everything for the website. So yeah, I mean, if you want, we can look through pedigrees, but I'm running through all these because they got to be posted. So I build them first, and then this will export to the website. So I'm updating that litter that's available. And then I'm also want to update the genetics bits, because I did actually, we can do that. I can do that now instead. I can just move over to that and worry about this later, because I added I made more of these for the primer, for the genetics primer. Shed sulfur back there. Oh yeah. Well, what I've ended up doing with I updated from regular Kintrax to Animal Breeder. And I like this. I think it does all the things. Actually, we'll just go with the main screen. But yeah, this is really cool. So I can go ahead. I'm going to switch to my breeders. Who's got a fun pedigree? Shui was okay. Beanie goes back a bit. And well, I guess Chonk would too. Yeah, so Chonk's got some nice stuff in his. I don't know if you really can see that or not, but he went back. He's got a lot of cinders on the top line, and let's see. and he's got a bunch of hornbacks on the bottom, and I'm never gonna pronounce that name correctly. But yeah, the Chonk's not, I mean, pedigree wise he's not bad. I wish he was a little bit deeper, but he's a good boy. Yeah, the Reds in the Lay Harlequin marked litter, because I'm not really planning on keeping any of them unless they're like fantastic or overly sweet, but I need to add their photos, and then I need to run through all the other stuff. And of course, you know, Google's being stupid, and I just downloaded all the ones I was looking over, and of course they didn't want to stay. So I'm going to try to download these photos yet again, and then I might update the other stuff. So anyway, back to what I was doing, which was 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and number 9. Yeah, some of these, 7 definitely has a smushy face. Try this again. Download. Yeah, Cinder's just some gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. I've always been really happy with those. I know that he shows up here. That's all like our part of the Midwest. There's a bunch of those are from like our part of the Midwest. Okay, let's try this again. Show in folder. Where are you? Let's try copy this time. Copy. Open file location. Go up to HM. Paste. Yeah, just overwrite all the things, because I don't even... There you are. Oh, where'd you go? Why would you do that? Why are you disappearing? Oh, wait. I know why it's disappearing. I'm so dumb. I know why I did that. I figured it out. I figured it out. Because I'm dumb. Hold on a second. Open file location. Go up 1. There it is. Stupid. Yeah, it's fine. Extract them. Yes. Myers, New Zealand. Not off the top of my head, to be honest. I would have to I'd have to see this thing. I'm still learning all this stuff. I'm still pulling. I'm still getting all this information and trying to assimilate it all, because I'm still pretty new. This is new stuff. Brinks has been extremely helpful in guidance, and for as far as like guidance and stuff goes. Kind of just, you know, helping kind of if I have questions. She's been awesome, kind of walking me through. Okay, number 2. Yeah, no, it's not. It's fine. Number 2, number 9 goes here. Folgers goes here. 5 goes here. I need to break all these back down again, but oh well. 7 is definitely a Harlequin. Goes there. 8 goes here. 6. 4 only has 1 good picture, apparently. I don't know why. Old Barn name was Hot Hoppers Rapper. Alright. Oh, well, if it's West Coast, I'm probably not going to be as familiar, just because I've been bad. Okay, and that was a comparison of butts. That's a bunch of butt shots. That's a bunch of top shots. I will show you what I'm talking about if I can get them over here. That's the top shots of that litter. I don't think I posted any of them on the TikTok, but that was comparing from the top. All the Folgers is actually pretty round. Little basketball. He's not quite wide enough in the shoulder yet, but he's still young. And this one I'm not even sure. I've had people going, oh, they're like super hollow in the loin, and I'm like, yes and no. So H3B2. Oh, H3N2. Yeah, this little sucker. Yeah, he was around, but okay, good. I'm glad your dishes are done, Kranitz. I'm also streaming on Twitch. If you want to see this stuff better, it's more visible on Twitch. But yeah, yeah, that one also. This 3 is Folgers. It's this one here. This one a little hollow. I don't. The thing is, they squish so much, and then this one I think is legitimately indented. This I think is hair color, but I think you can tell better from the rear. So 2 is definitely not deep enough, but again, round. 3 is a little more narrow than 2, but they're not posed great because they don't sit up very much. 1, in my opinion, is a lot more narrow up here, a lot more pinched up here. I'm not 100% sure if it's really pinched on the bottom or if it was just fighting. 7 was actually pretty damn square. And 2, again, not sure if that's just coming in or it was just being, a pain in the ass on the table. Oh no, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't planning on keeping any of these. This was just, yeah, after they came up with the Harlequins, I was, I guess, unless they were fantastic, I wasn't really planning on keeping any. I might keep 3 because that's Folgers. But if I do keep 3, then I'm going to probably build an actual colony, and the bucks can go live in the colony. Just because I'm going to run out of cage space, and I've been debating. We have an old chicken coop we're not using anymore. Yeah, but definitely not for breeders. But we have an old chicken coop that we're no longer using, and I've been debating getting fresh wire and just giving them their little runs. So that would be Azathoth and Joe. If they have enough space, they'll probably be fine. They won't fight so much. If this one wants to be sweet, the only problem, I really don't know if I want to manage a colony. But I don't know. There's a couple we could pet out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know! He's so stupidly adorable. It's like not fair. It's like, why must you be so cute? It's not fair how cute you are. Let me see if I can. Come here. Windows is being dumb. That's Folgers, the views that I do have of Folgers. He's not. Meh. He's cute. That's about. That's the one that purrs. He's very sweet, but he's, like I said, this whole litter was kind of iffy on. I wasn't really planning on keeping any of them. I'm pretty sure this is number 1. Yeah. So I'm gonna fight you all the time. Like, okay. Easy. But I don't know. That doesn't look good to me. Turn off invitations. Yeah, I know. That's what I was like debating. I think I'd have to lime it first. I'm trying to remember what you have to do to go through that. Definitely lime it. Maybe just burn it. And then we'd have to keep them in the garden. Yeah, and again, he's just, this one's got funky shoulders. I mean, we can go ahead and discuss type 2, because I'm still learning. I think I have a picture of Tia Beanie that I did, let me find it, that I went ahead and I pulled it. with the, I photoshopped it to try to figure out how far off the top line was. Like how much height I need to add. Let's see if I can find this. I kind of want to show you the pictures from the posing hard culls, but I don't think I can do it on. I can. No, I'll get in trouble. Fred is so flat. Which he makes such pretty babies. I don't know how. It's very confusing. That or I just completely suck at posing, which is a very distinct possibility. I just might be absolutely terrible at posing rabbits. Yeah, there it went. Oh, this is what was so crazy. So that was, no, go smaller. You're too big. So that was photoshopped. I'm trying to figure this out. I think her natural line comes more like here-ish. I would love to learn from that, honestly. I think that would be extremely helpful. But, so this was my understanding of where that line needed to be, which I still don't know if that's like too high now, because this is all very interesting. And then again, I don't even know if that'll even count, because technically, she's probably pushed too far forward. Oh, I was just trying to figure out where that line is supposed to be. So that was the, That was the only reason that I did that. But her natural's down here. This is nothing that I'm posting online. This was just purely for me to try to figure out. Actually, it came up. Let's see. So distortion is here. So that was pulled up. Yeah, approximately that high. So her natural line is, I think, closer to there. Yeah. So that's what I was trying to figure out. I need to figure out how to pose her before I can even figure out how to work it. But I was also trying to figure out where does the depth go. I mean, I can throw this into Photoshop and we can try to play around with what ideal actually is. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Just running into Photoshop and just grabbing one of these and going, okay, this is where it's supposed to be versus where it currently is, because I don't even know where to put their feet half the time. I'm trying so hard to figure out how to get them set up, and then the little ones always fight anyway. Because I've had a couple where, depending on where they're, if they're posed or not, I've sucked so hard at this. Like even this one, like I'm trying. No, I need you to go smaller, or not. There we go. So like with him, as far as that goes, I don't. Granted, he's fighting a little bit. That elbow should probably be back a hair from, again, where I'm understanding it should be. And I'm not sure if his back legs are lined up or not. To me, I'm seeing him peak here, but I don't even know if that's right, because it might technically be here. Oh, I have all those. I downloaded all of them. In fact, I have them in the, hold on a second. Where's my folder? I have, oh, which folder is it? Is it in genetics? Yes. Okay, so this is all of the diagrams. I have them. Figuring out how to translate them is my problem. Almost all my rabbits look like this. They're all too flat. They're not terrible, but they're flat. Some of them are worse than this. So that's why I grabbed Tiabini and I'm like, okay, well, is that correct? Because that's like super high, but these are compact. Yeah, so I grabbed all her diagrams to try to figure stuff out off of. I have watched them, but I'm stupid. So, and then we've gone through all these, like, I've tried to figure this out, and some of mine you can flip, and they are more or less straight, and some of them are you know, that I understand. And then I'm trying to figure out, okay, where's this here? But my problem is if I can't get them lined up correctly to begin with, then that makes it that much more difficult. And then there was the other things to take in consideration is a lot of times the younger ones aren't going to have that shoulder width yet, because there's an article on the New Zealand Federation website that explains that, going like you can't judge the juniors as harshly on the shoulders because they tend not to fill out until they get a little older. So if you're going to retain them, you got to kind of wait it out to see if they're going to widen out or not there. But you should be able to judge the ass end if they're going to do it or not. Am I calling it? I'm just trying to make sure I'm all caught up. And then again, I am also streaming on Twitch, so if you want to see this in better quality, I am live on Twitch right now. That's what you're technically watching. You're technically watching my live stream from my live stream of my live stream. Yeah. Well, I handle a bunch of them. It just kind of depends on which ones. I need to handle the ones that are at least showable colors. I went through Tia Beanie's litter today. I was trying to figure them out. They were really funny. I feel bad for her. And then I got one. I'll probably post that video later where it's poor Blackstrap. She's on top of the bucket to try to escape the kits, and one of the kits figured out how to climb up top and was nursing like on top of the bucket with her, and she just like gave up. She has the most defeated look on her face because she's like, I want to get away from this baby, but if I go down there, then there's 6 more that are going to try to nurse. So she's just gave up, and she's like, fine, whatever. So. So anyway, that's what they're supposed to look like, which is, like I said, heat the pancake. And I got cold. I was eating very much pancake. Yeah. And then they're here, and they need to be more like here. So they need more things. Yeah, I usually start in with hand and nest, and we start to kind of mess with them a bit. We do take them out and mess with them. See, even this, I'm wondering if that's even just like too much. Let me see if I can get these where I can have them both on the same screen. It's about there. So that was, see, and that's even probably too high, which is all the ridiculousnesses. Yeah, see, that's wrong, because it needs to be pushed forward. Even me trying to figure it out via Photoshop is just not right. And then I did doodle them, and then of course the ones that I did, actually. Brink's book. So even these, which are the ones that I had traced, there's like, I'm so confused, because that's wrong too. And then the one that was correct, or well, the one that was traced off of someone was actually these. No, it wasn't these. It was, hold on a second. New Zealand AI. Not that one. That one was a joke. Was these ones. Those were traced off of an actual show rabbit. Oh, congratulations on that. Well, that's kind of me with my moms too. I don't like keeping ones that are stupid. I have a couple that are protective, but not too overprotective. Beanie can be a little on the protective side, so I mean you can still get your hands, especially now after like 2-3 weeks. The moms have kind of got to that point where it's like, you know what, just take them. They're driving me insane. It's fine. But that first week or two, who's really super sweet is Princess Di. Di's been friggin' amazing. It's her first litter. She's done great. She's the one that has a little tricolor. And she's been really sweet the whole time. So I do like her. That's what this one was. So this one just the one that I got the outline from for this one was one that just won at nationals, which is why I'm so confused on the posing. Very, very confused. Because I'll look at some of these. Now I see these are deeper. That I understand. But I'm so confused on where the line is supposed to be, because I look at these and it's like, well, how am I supposed to pose this? Like New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand Rabbit. Is it New Zealand Rabbit Federation Days of New Zealand Rabbit. American Federation New Zealand Rabbit. Okay, so this is like straight up on their website. This one's not so bad. This one comes. This one is front and then comes down different. And come here, you're not behaving. Behave. So it's like this one goes this way, and then this one comes up and goes ploop, and then this one. This is, I don't know. I guess he's more balanced, but to me that looks like the complaints are like, oh, they're too long in the shoulder, but then this red is a little bit more tighter, and I'm like, I'm completely confused because I just don't know. And then even their picture here has a very it's like, it's like, but your picture here shows this like egg shape, and I'm like, is it supposed to be an egg shape or a basketball? Can someone please make up their mind, because this is just utterly confusing me. So right now we're just going to go for deeper. See, that's where I get stressed, because I'm like, I want to do this and I want to make it all the purties, but I just don't even know anymore. Where were we? We were doing the ones that I need to update for sale. So anyway, so we have this one. We're gonna throw number 2 in here. I just want to get these updated real quick, just so I can go ahead and start working on it. And these are not probably the best pedigree pictures, but this is what we're gonna get right now, because that's how I'm gonna generate their stuff. Soldiers. Hey Brooklyn, what's up? I'm also going to go ahead and do a bath video tonight, which is going to get me hate, and probably, oh my god, it's going to be so much fun. Just imagine the amount of fun we're going to get. So, conclusion that we came up with baths, which they're going to really hate me for this, is after cross-referencing the House Rabbit Society, the Animal Welfare whatever Rabbit Society in the UK, and the American Rabbit Breeders Association, the conclusion is, rabbits can have baths with caveats, which means it's yes, they can, so it's definitely not never, but there's certain circumstances where it's appropriate, which is what I've always been taught and follow, is we try to avoid baths as much as possible, but there are times when it's required, so you really can't. You're just seeing really, really crappy. This is a red. I mean, technically it's a red yellow pigment, because I'm gonna butcher this word, the pheomelanin, the pH melanin, because there's two. There's eumelanin, which is the black brown color, so it's a black brown pigment, and the pheomelanin, which I can't pronounce, is the red/yellow pigment. So technically it would be yellow, but it's not yellow, it's a red. And then depending on if it looks yellow or red is going to depend on what its Rufus modifier is. So the Rufus modifier can be anything from a light cream to a dark mahogany. But yeah, so that's where we've come up with. These are all varying shades of reds. This whole litter was either lightly marked Harlequin or red, and the problem is because their mom looked like a solid red, but she turned out she's actually was a Harlequin. I can't guarantee without a test breeding whether or not these guys are actually red, well, except for the ones you can obviously see are Harlequin, or if they're just extremely lightly marked Harlequin. So if any of them were going to be kept, they were just going to be straight to the Harlequin line, but they had to be like excellent. Like they had to be like super deep. And that's the other thing, that you need to go for the parts. If there was one here that was particularly deep, I would probably keep it, just because I really need the depth in my lines badly. And most likely I'm going to have to go outside to pull those in. Although, I don't know, this one doesn't look bad in this photo, which is why but then again, it's probably under post, so it's going to give an illusion of a bit more. So okay, so now we got, this one's definitely a Harlequin. Alright, so now that we have these, now we generate the pedigrees for the other thing. Because then once I generate the pedigrees, then I bring them over to the other thing, and then we get them all done up. And then I gotta decide if... Let me think about... Oh, no, I know what I'm doing. I got this. So we're gonna do this. I like to give people the ability to kind of see what their actual line is going to look like, and I'll tell you what the percentages actually are. And that was everybody that was from this line. H3M1. I'm going to go ahead and generate all these first and then move them over. I wish you could mass generate these and make it go so much faster. I might. That one is going to be I'm putting that one on the for sale page, but I'm going to put them on for like $45. I do that with a lot of them, where it's like, I kind of don't want you to sell, so you're going to go for a ridiculous price. If someone really wants to pay that, okay, well, fine, but you're going to have to go to like a fucking awesome home. I reserve right to refuse, honestly. Like, oh, I'm sorry, that one is no longer here. Meanwhile, somewhere in the backyard. Oh, for them, everyone seems to be cleared up, but I've decided to run a second. Actually, we got into a fight on one of the groups over that, because I was doing my calculations based on doing a continuous 28-day treatment, which is what I was planning on doing, and someone had asked a question: if I have a colony and I want to do a preventative, what is the dosage? So I gave them the dosage for the 28-day treatments. And I got yelled at because it wasn't, because first she said that's not the right dosage, you might kill it, and then she looked it up and said that's not nearly enough. And I'm like, there's 3 different dosage levels for Corded. There is a drench dosage level, so there's one is the drench, 2 is the 5-day, which is, again, each of them has a higher concentrate, and then the other one's the 28-day preventative cycle, which is you keep it in the water for 28 days. So I ran them on the 28-day nonstop for a week or so, and I actually just upped it just for the grout bucks, because those were the ones where we were seeing issues. And I'm gonna probably, well, I get paid tomorrow, so I'm gonna buy the powder. I was looking at Royal King tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy the powder, the packet, because I can make a gallon of treatment for the same price of buying the premix, and so I'm just going to do that and then space it out at the drench level, because the drench level, it says to do it at 30 milliliters per gallon, and the 28-day treatment, it's more like, it's like 15 or 20, but it's the low, whatever the lower amount is. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the water, because the powder this time, because I'd spent probably like $40 or $60 or something getting the other ones because they didn't have the powder, but they have the powder now, so I'm just gonna go buy the powder. I can make more anyway. Hello, Danny. Yeah, so we're gonna, because for what I'm doing, I mean, I don't want to really drench them. I did cut everyone off a calf manna after yesterday because I had two does. I think a little too much, and so I pulled them, and I also gave them a rest because I think the babies are driving them nuts. Indy's gonna hate me, but I'm after this litter, she's getting a very long break. I know she gets angry, but I'm like, no, she's getting older and she's not keeping conditioned, and I don't want to put her through too much. I have Saturday's my feed day, so I'm gonna go to the mill and I'm gonna either have them, I don't know if, well, I could have them mix up that formula that you gave me, or well, I don't know, I'll have to talk to Earl and Jason, because the only thing with having them mix it is I risk getting corn in the feed, because they put them through the same mills, and you can't guarantee that you're not going to get something else in there. I don't think a couple pieces of corn are really going to hurt them, but I try to avoid it if I can. Now, on the other, there is corn in the calf manna, so I mean, it's not like they're not getting a little bit of it, but I'd really rather just keep them to the Boss and the rolled oats for a bit, because I think it'll be a lot gentler on their systems, because that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah. I mean, well, Indy anyway. Indy's my foster mom. She will foster anything. The next round of litters that I would be doing with her, though, probably wouldn't matter so much. KJ seems to be behaving now. So actually, I need to check when Daffodil is due. I just moved Daffodil over. When did Daffodil go? Daffodil is due... Oh, she's not due for a little bit yet. Come here. Or is she? Where's Daffodil? Daffodil is due 6/21. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought she was due sooner than that. Okay, so Nougat and Daffodil are the next two that are due. Aretha didn't take... I think she's fat. She's on a diet and she's pissed at me. She's been on like straight hay and like a half a handful of pellets for 3 days, and she's so angry. But I'm like, no, you are too chunky. You're not having good. You're having problems. She's pissed. So pissed. Yeah, so I'm definitely Tiabini is nursing hard. Blackstrap does anything she possibly can to avoid her kids. I will post that video later on TikTok. It is kind of funny that this one figured it out, but at the same time, she's gonna drive me nuts. But then again, we talked about her other daughter, and actually, her daughter would be this. No, which one would it be? That's a buck. Oh, she actually might have been moved over to. No, that's Blackstrap. DBP. Did I name her? She technically has somewhere else to go after this. Aretha, Chunk, Daffodil, Dutch. Those were the ones from Daffodil's litter. Shuby, T-Paint, Waldorf. Where did I move her to? She might just be in the hold pile. B, that was a buck. What did I change your name to? Marigold for Fred. Damn it. What did I do? Mulberry, that's what I changed her name to. But with her, that was this one. And again, they're like, no, it's too much pancake. So I know she's long in the shoulders. I was debating if maybe I should just keep her and breed her to T-Pain and see what happens. I don't know. I'm really sorry. In this one, she's probably too far forward. She's probably too far back. I know her shoulders are too long. And she's probably too pinched. I don't know anymore. She came down here okay. So how old is she? How old was she here? She's almost 4 months now. I might pull her out again and see if she's just going through an ugly duckling stage or not, and see if I can get a better pose on her. I mean, I may just hold on to her for 2 months, breed her to T-Pain, see if I can get some nice solid blacks, because I do want to replace her mom. Again, I screwed up when I did those, because I thought I knew what I was looking for, and I did not, and I probably really should have kept her other sibling. Those were Lily's last two. I really miss Lily. Was good. But then again, you know, even with Blackstrap, I don't know if I'm even looking at, if I'm really even looking at her correctly. Because like, posing is hard. It's especially hard posing when you don't have anyone helping you. And that was her mom. Do I have better pictures? I wasn't even a little baby. And she's too far back there. Oh, she's a little baby. That was a butt. Well, she's so wide down here, and she was extremely straight. But she's probably not deep enough, but she had width. So I kept her based on that, and she was kind of egg shaped. But now it's like, now looking at her again. But then again, this was also taken when she was like really little. I don't know if I have updated pictures of her. I think I had updated pictures of her. I have updated pictures. Oh, I gotta put him in there too, come to think of it. So they got the new buck. I have not added his pictures yet, and I need to do that. That's Azathoth. Azathoth was just curiosity on what color was Azathoth. I have to actually talk to, I think his name's Miguel? I promise you that this rabbit is a lot prettier than it looks in these pictures. Oh my god, I suck so hard at this. Downloads, quick access, that, and then we gotta move over, and then you are. Oh, we're just gonna call you. Oh, I think I named him Eddie. I think his name's officially Eddie now. Because someone suggested Meatloaf, and I'm like, well, then his name is Eddie, so. Okay. Yeah, but that's the new book. We have to change that. His name is, that's Eddie. I'm gonna call you Eddie Brinks. Do I have an E yet? I have Marigold's an E. No, I do not have a buck that's an E. Perfect. You get an E. That is your new classification. Yes. So. He's gorgeous. So he's from Brinks, and she's kind of been my mentor for the shows around here. And I really want to. She's Reds. That's she does. She's Reds. She's in with all the people around here for the most part. You know, so she's been excellent, and it's been a huge help, and has been more than willing to answer my random question. Much like you. You've also been awesome. I'm very, very, very happy. I get helps. Helps is good. Okay, where were we? We got 8. I believe that's 9. 6. Oh shoot. So which one was I up to? I've gotten myself distracted again. I think I just did this one. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'll just overwrite it. Hey, S. Miller. How you doing? Let's view file location. Did I screw it up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're up to 7. I think that's... Shit, did I post the other litter? Oh, crud. What was the litter before this? It was black... Was this... No. No, it was Daffodil's litter. Shoot, I don't know if I posted them either. I gotta see who I still have from that litter. I'm gonna have to go back. Like, tomorrow is gonna be Count Heads Day. It's like, who do I have what? Because I was planning on just, you know, putting the rest in the freezer, but... well, not necessarily this litter. We'll see how they do. I kind of got to make back my feed money for the month. I was hoping 9 had potential. I was really hoping. But I don't know. Was 9 a... Yeah, 9 was a girl, too. But I can't breed it anything because it might be a Harlequin, and I can't risk doing that because I would know that there's a chance that you'd introduce that Harlequin gene into someone's red line, and I can't do it. So knowing that, I can't. So they're flagged and I can't go. I could go grab a couple. There's a couple cute. This is the problem. I have a 4-H'er that wants a meat pen, and they have to be at least show colors. So I don't even know. I asked her. I'm like, you need to qualify with your fair rules to make sure that you can even do that. I mean, I have no problem selling her rabbits at the right age, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess because of COVID, they had a really, really hard time finding anyone early enough to get anything done, and so she had asked if I had any, and I go, I do on phenotype, but I'm retaining my best from this litter because I killed myself a year or two ago. Well, I guess it was 2 years ago now, because I sold Caroline, and I sold oh, who else did I sell? I sold a couple that I should not have sold. And I'm still kind of kicking myself for it. But I had a soft spot for the kids that wanted, you know, rabbits. And I sold them ones that I was planning on retaining. And I've told myself, no matter what, we're not doing that again. If they're the pick of the litter, they are staying. Because I need... That was the kind of the whole goal. Yeah, see, that's why, and also if you can mix and match meat pens, that's why I said you qualify if you're allowed to, because we can do mix and match, but you know, you have to make sure that you're allowed to. I know that some of that it depends. It goes fair to fair. It depends on the group. It depends on how they're doing it, and I'm fine with that. But they need to qualify, because I know that like Lawrence County had bent some really weird rules for the goats. Like they weren't going by American goat, dairy goat. So the goat club, this is a couple of years back, was not going by American Dairy Goat Association show standards. They were just kind of like, well, just kind of let the kids get a feel for it. but the Rabbit Club is very strict. Like, they will only go by ABRA standards. Like, those, when we were showing in 4-H, they had to be pedigreed. You had to have a 3-gen pedigree. They needed to be, you know, actually what they were. And if you did meat pens, they wanted you to select, I think it was best 3 or best 5 from the litter, and it had to be from that litter, and you had to have them by this date, and they had to be, so they were like super, super strict at our fair. So I told her, it's like, I'll do it, but you check what your rules are, because I don't want, you know, I don't want her to be out either. Yeah. So it just depends on the fair. And that's what I warned her. I'm like, I'm more than happy to sell you rabbits if they meet your requirements. So this would be no longer my rabbit. Do I still have pictures of Caroline? I have baby pictures of Caroline. She like little teeny tiny baby Caroline. She was cute. Who was the nice one though? That was from, I think that was the reason that I repeated the Tia Beanie breeding that I just did. Let me see if I can remember which daughter that was, because I sold her and I really probably shouldn't have. It was Black Bean. She was, I mean, that's pushed a little forward, but she was, I thought she was so pretty. A little narrow there, but yeah, she was a pretty girl. I probably shouldn't have. She was fairly young in that photo too. Was it this one? I think it was this one. And these always look, for some reason, this makes everything look like it's a gold tip steel, and it's really not. Yeah, and this one, that was a runt. We didn't keep that one. Let's see, so naturally tuck their head back so they won't. Okay. So you want to put them up. I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I'll see if I can try that. Okay, so I think whoops, sorry. Okay, bye. Okay, and now that we have these, now we go by date modified. We need to go. Oh shoot, did I not get 9? God damn it, Mary, you need to open that back up again because you missed one. That's my computer's way of telling me, no, don't sell that one, keep it. The computer's like, no, we're just gonna forget this one exists. No, we're gonna do all of them because you never know. It is a girl though. It's a girl bunny. But it's a shallow girl bunny. Or is it? I don't know anymore. I give up. No, it's a shallow girl bunny. So you're gonna like slide a little bit on the ear. I should debating if I should go grab one of the cute ones and start working it or not. I can run downstairs and do that. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. Good times never feel so good. I've been inclined, dun dun dun, believe that it's all good. No, no, do 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 do. Okay, that's where it ended here. Okay, so that's gonna be there. I will have to try that. Okay, so we're gonna do all the 9 files, 999, and then all of these new HTML files. Check, check. Oh my god, just do the thing. Do what you're told. Computer, do what you're told. Copy. Oh shoot, it's getting late. I should probably go to bed soon. That's a complete lie. I'm not gonna go to bed. Ah! I'm gonna be up all night. I'm gonna get yelled at. Parents gonna yell at me. I feel like you can't be up all night, Mary. No, not again. Oh, we're going to go to project, web design, website, farm, template, for sale, and then drop these all in here, paste. So now all the files should live where they belong. But all the excitement, you do web design, you do all the things. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what we're doing. Okay. I'm gonna close this and that. Alright, so for sale is going to be H3N1. And it's going to be H3N1. And it's going to be H3N1A, because I'm going to go ahead and change this photo, because I'm already fully aware that that photo is not going to be correct, and then I have to change the birth dates. Harlequin Carrier, possible. I think it's possible. Harlequin Carrier. Color is red, possible Harlequin Carrier. I want to be honest about this. That's the thing. If they want to think, that's fine. But they need to know what it is. These were going 321. I should probably grab my paper from downstairs. It has everybody's weights on it. H3N1. I think H3N2. I was gonna name that one something too. That one's also stupid sweet. Totally should do Zoom quality. I would. Aw. That's hilarious. My cats would make nice rabbits sometimes. I look especially at Emily. Emily's a chunky little thing. And we're just going to put everyone up for 25 right now. I can haggle later. Okay, and now I need to... I'm going to edit this file. I think I called it A. Templated, come here, and then we're going to go into here, and then we're going to go into your files. Oh, I'm going to have to start stripping these down. Oh, actually, that one wouldn't have been bad because that one had a regular one. Hold on a second. Open. Crop. Aspect ratio 2. No, other way. Why did you do that? Well, now we have to do it custom because you're being stupid. on, complain. Okay, fine, don't complain. Rename you A. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, I know that Jesus. Thank you. And then this needs to be 300 wide, because that's what we're doing, 300 wide. Yeah, we'll leave him for that for now. And what is your breed? Your breed is... where did it go? So you're 75% New Zealand. That's what it is. It is what it is. And we need to correct this. This is H3 and 1. It is a buck. And we're doing that for 25. Then we move down to next one. That's going to be 2. And that's all going to stay the same. And then we're just going to keep going on down until we get all of them. 1, 2, 3. Number 3 is going to be expensive. These $50. I don't want to sell them. I don't. That's how we go. No, I don't want to sell them. I don't want to. I probably shouldn't have bought a listing them. Actually, that one depends. If someone actually, like, if I really, I'm gonna reserve if I like the people or not. I do oh wow, you see, you do all the fun stuff. I miss my goats, honestly. I really miss my goats. I had, I used to do, son and dairy goats. And I did everything here. I milked, I made cheese, I did, we did goat meat, we did all the things. And, I had a really, 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 really bad year in 2018. And I ended up, my herd went away. So I kept the sheep, I kept the Icelandics, but I lost, all my goats went away. All my ducks went away. They took all my chickens. It was not fun. That was not a good year. So, yeah, he purrs. He's spiritual. It's like, why is this one $50? Because he's very spiritual. It's a spiritual rabbit. It's like, should it be? Probably not. Is there anything about him that's really worth that? He's freaking adorable. No, spiritual rabbit. Sorry. God, why do you do that every time? It's so frustrating. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 3. No, you stay there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, at least she had an even number of 9. Poor Ritzy. I did love that one. That was sad. I'm still not 100% sure what happened. I'm thinking that she might have jumped off of her tub and, like, messed something up internally. The only real signs that we had with her was possible liver torsion. That was the only thing that I could come up with. I actually had the state vet come down and check her out because by the time I found her, she was on her back. I have no idea what happened. We found her on her back. She had just been fine an hour previously. There's no signs of anything, and otherwise, aside from some strange marks, the liver was clean. There was like no coccidia or anything, and that nothing looked. For the most part, the color seemed normal, but there was 1 or 2 spots that looked off, and her chest cavity was full of blood, and that freaked me out. So I called in the state vet, and Jody came down, and just because we wanted to verify it wasn't a case of RHVD2, because it's you got to do that, and she looked her over and she goes, everything is normal as far as, because that's really all they're looking for, but she goes, there's no hemorrhaging in any of the organs, the kidneys look good, You know, she was obviously eating. The intestines looked good. There was no bloat. There was no gas buildup. Nothing appeared to be twisted. The only things that were weird were the amount of blood in her chest cavity and a couple of spots in the liver that looked like they may have been damaged, which was really strange. And I don't know. The heart, I'd have to go pull it up. See, that's what someone else said too, is they had a doe do that, and it turned out that they had a hole in the back of the septum. I think that's what she said. And she goes, you wouldn't have known it, except that when they looked it over, there was like one of the atriums or ventricles had like a leak in it, and that's what ended up killing them. And so I don't know. And but yeah, it was just sudden. I mean, I guess technically, I know they can have heart attacks at random. I mean, it happens. They get if she got spooked, if something happened like that. But it was just weird. But yeah, that's what happened with Ritz. It was just completely unexpected. So I mean, you try to stay on top of stuff, but stuff happens. But yeah, these kits here were only 3.5 weeks old. And every single one of them made it to they're 10 weeks now. Every single one made it. So they're tough little bunnies. But yeah, she was such a good mama too. And six. Yeah. I mean, and that was really the only thing the only conclusion that I came to. I'm in Rabbits Inside Out on Facebook, so I posted the video. I might have posted up on YouTube too, because the conclusion came back from the state vet that it was not RHVD2, but in the video I did the walkthrough of, if you suspect it, do this. And one of the things that was interesting was they said, do not freeze the body. Keep it cold, but do not freeze it, because and they're going to come and collect samples. And they were down here within like 48 hours, less than 48 hours, but because it happened on a Sunday, and it happened on a Sunday, and she was down here by Monday evening, and it was a good it was a good conversation. I wish my husband had wandered off though, because Matt tends to get right in the middle of shit, and it's like, we're trying to do an autopsy, we're trying to see what's going on. Please go away so I can ask questions and learn things. And stop talking about stupid crap. So, okay, so we're just gonna go 9. Oh, then I gotta redo all these too. 9, 8, 7. There's some cool shit with Dreamweaver anyway, which means that if I can change I can do a mass recoding on these, which is nice. So at least I'm not going to have to change a lot of this stuff individually when I get the actual HTML files. Yay, ADD. 4. Folgers. 2 is also really super sweet. No, you're not all $50, just number 3. Everyone else is like 25. I'm just going to put everyone else at 25 for now, until I can go figure out how much you're going to cost. I'm just not going to post number 3. Okay. Oh yeah, and that's where I was with that, is like, that's more blood than there should be. There shouldn't be that much. I'm like, I can totally handle, whatever, but I'm like, I just didn't want to take a chance. It's better that it's better, and Jody said that too. She goes, we'd rather test 1,000 rabbits and have them come back negative than not test and have an issue. And so far it's not in Indiana yet, You have oh, you stop doing that. You make me so mad. See, I'd had this set so that all of them would be the same ratio. Oh, why you do this? Top folder. Where's 2021? 2021. Oh, no, shoot, that's not where it is. Where did I put it? I put it in... Damn it. Why do you do this? It's in... No, I gotta go all the way up now. No! Windows! Stop! Why you fight me? I gotta go spend projects, web design, site, farm, template, for sale. What number? This is number 2. 2. Save. My goodness. Okay. That's gonna be like. It's being so freaking, there we go, it's being so freaking dumb. Like, why are you misbehaving? It's like, because I can misbehave. I'm just gonna post a picture of his butt. I don't want anyone to take him from me. I can't keep all of them, I gotta stop. Because I got the Ermine one too that I wanted to keep. On the plus side, my cage wire is coming Monday. So that's something. They finally sent me my my shipment confirmation from KW. Save as a copy. A save. Oh shoot! Did you just did? Didn't I'm. Cut. Paste. I don't know yet. You know what? I want to go get the Ermine now. Now I want to go grab the Ermine because it's so pretty. That one's also very sweet. It's not as sweet as Folgers. I don't even understand Folgers half the time. He's such a weird little rabbit. It should be 225, I think. 25 pixels? No, it's too many pixels. 10 pixels? Yes, 210 pixels top to bottom. That will work. Hello, only for the daddies. How are you doing? We're updating my sales page because it needs to be done. And then I might do rabbit genetics, so I can ask whatever. Domino's here, she's awesome, she knows everything. She knows a lot of things, she's very smart. Your experience is good. We like experience. And I'm still learning things though, I don't know all the things. I'm learning all the things. Okay. It would help if I had resized that first, because that would have been the correct way to do this. Because right now that's wrong. Open. Under. Under. And saves a copy. Counteract Windows is Windows. No! H3N4. A. It's just it's stupid shit again because it's Windows. I'm gonna run down there and grab my Ermine. I really should go to bed. That's what I really should be doing. I should be sleeping right now because I keep myself up all night and then I get in trouble in the morning because I gotta do things. 2:10. Okay, that's fine. Is 4 a buck or a doe? Okay, these are all bucks. 6 is a doe, 8 is a doe, and 9 is a doe. So 6 is a doe, 8 is a doe, 9 is a doe. Okay, you do Dr. Kranitz. Red bunny, another red bunny. Yes. All the red bunnies. They're not all red bunnies. I mean, some of them are actually Harlequin. 7 and one of the other ones is more clearly marked, though. I'm just not sure if that's like terribly underposed. This one seems deeper than the other ones. I'm just gonna go out there and just. This one wasn't as sweet as the other two. The sweetest 3 are honestly these 3. It's Folgers that you can hear him from a mile away. 2, which has the weird friggin' shoulder swoop, will like come up and like lick you. And then 1 is also super sweet. Like for some reason, these 3 are just like ridiculously sweet. They're always the first ones there when we're feeding in the morning. They're sticking their little heads out, like, hey, what's up? What you doing? Actually, these 2 are probably even friendlier than he is. They all make. I mean, these are all be great little pets. That's really what they're mostly be good for. I feel, you know, I wish they could do more, but you know, they don't have enough color to be Harlequins. They don't have quite the right body type, so you know, they're whatever. It's like red bunny, red bunny, red bunny, red bunny. Are you really that? You're not really that deep. That's got to be. That's stretched. That's not right. That aspect ratio is like. Okay, that's 2:10. Huh. Okay. Apparently that is the right aspect ratio. Okay. To go over here. I need this to come down just a little, and then we need to save you as a copy. 5 was my pick out of your lineup the other day. 5. Yeah, that's this. No, that's 6. 5 was the other one. 5 look in that picture. He looks like one of the deeper ones. The thing, I don't know, I'm like, I have so many, I have too many bucks, and as far as, like, I would have a reason to keep them, in theory. I mean, I still have Nutmeg, who I'm not quite ready to retire yet. The ones that I'm ready to retire that are really good moms that would probably be good in a meat program are Fred probably Marion. Marion is small, but she produces huge litters, and she's a really good mom, like big babies. Blackstrap, but I'm on the fence with her. She's been kind of a mediocre mom, so I don't know if she really should go anywhere other than the freezer. But it's only her second litter, so I'm trying to feel her out, see how she's doing. And then who else can probably go? I like Di. I like Princess Di. I like Diana. But I really only bred her to make sure that she was so she was a proven doe. But she's doing excellent. She's super sweet. But I really need to pull her out and get some better pictures and otherwise evaluate. But that was more just a test breeding to make sure she could breed. Aretha's having some issues, but I think it's because she's chunky, so I'm going to test her one more time and see what happens. Otherwise, I don't know, she's a sweet bunny, which might just be better as a pet. I'm trying to think who else probably needs to be replaced. Tiger Lily is going to need probably a long break after this. Tiger Lily just had like 15. And we split her litter half and half. So she's been, those Harlequins are crazy. They have like huge litters. Like so far they've been consistently huge litters. Yeah, so the Harlequin's been like consistently like 10 to 15 for like a while now, which is like nuts. And they're not tiny babies either. They're all hitting at least 5 pounds by 8 weeks, or at least 4 pounds by 8 weeks. So they've been having large litters, and they've been having large litters that are decent sizes, you know, for the size of the litter. Blackstrap not so much. Blackstraps were all small. I mean, it was like, I think she had 7, but they were averaging like 3 pounds. So I think what she does, I think she weans them too early, so they're not getting enough groceries. And I'm kind of keeping an eye, like I've started kind of supplementing them already, because I'm trying to watch her, because that's the litter the Ermine's in. That's the litter the little cute one's in. Yeah, this one was definitely a Harlequin, number 7. No, we have to edit that first, Mary. Bad, Mary. Open. He kind of got that funky shoulder thing going on too. And you dropped it in 6. Good job. Yeah, he's still kind of flat. Not that funky shoulder. So they need to be like an inch deeper. What sucks is when they're high rufous too. It's like, no, you need pretty. If you're gonna be pretty, you need to have nice type, and that makes me sad. My thought with a lot of these was the ones that had the smut on the ears, I think were probably actually smutty reds. And the ones that had like actual like brindling, I'm pretty sure were the Harlequins. Because some of them are just like light brindling on the, where you can kind of see where I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I put it in the wrong folder. No, go back here. Do, 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 do. Okay, so that's all of these guys updated. Alright, Sable. Okay, it's almost midnight, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably wrap this up. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna upload this to the website. I need to just, let me see who's an actual Harlequin. This one is actually a Harlequin. I know for a fact this one is a Harlequin. Who else was a Harlequin? There was two of them that had obvious spots. I think two was obviously Harlequin. Nope. Put these up where they need to go. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out. So, you know, thanks for stopping in. A couple videos I'm gonna be posting in a minute. Yeah, it's getting late. So I'll be up. We'll chat tomorrow. Hopefully we won't have too many crazy vegans. I'm gonna post that bath video. Like I said, it's true. Technically, this is what always gets you. It's like, you cannot take absolutes. There's no such thing as an absolute in anything. There's always exceptions to every rule. And the exception is, yeah, sometimes it's okay. But yeah, so I'm about to get screamed at by a bunch of AR idiots and vegans for posting, but oh well. So, alright, well, good night. Thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you guys later. Oh crap, Fire Lily, I'm so sorry. You were here earlier too. I'll go live again later. I do apologize. Alright, night guys. Oh my goodness, and OBS, and we're going to end the stream.